A very good day to all of you from Team Word-A-Holics. At Word-A-Holics, we have been trying since 2015 to help our students, learners, and working executives sound sophisticated in their work or in their offices or in the social settings and score more in various competition exams like CAT, SAT, GRE, GMAT, SSC, Banking, UPSC. As is the habit, we keep on sending daily words to the students. So let us quickly move on to the words that are absolutely important for you to discuss and know today. The words are pedigree, pep talk, percolate, perdition, and perfidious. Now we'll be looking at the words individually one by one, starting with the word pedigree. Pedigree basically means an origin, ancestry, family tree, heritage. Hindi would be nasl or vansh. Antonym, there's no antonym as such. Pronunciation is pedigree. The focus is on double D, pedigree. So how do you remember this word, the Word-A-Holics way? The way in which it can remain permanently etched into your memory. No need to revisit this word 8 to 10 times. In one single go, I'll help you master this word permanently into your memory. So look at this particular visual that we have provided. The visual shows a particular paid from where you have got your degree, whatever qualifications you are, whatever base you have, whatever person you are in today's date, you are because of your pedigree, because of your ancestry, because of where you belong from, because of the family tree that you belong to. So that is basically pedigree from you, for you. So how to remember this word? We have the pedigree, paid, and the degrees that we have got from that particular paid is how you remember this word. So we'll move to quickly to the usages. The usages are lack of pedigree, European pedigree, pedigree. Just in the case pedigree of, we talk about dogs of a certain pedigree. Sentence 1. Asia Cup will showcase the battle between India's batting prowess and Pakistan's bowling pedigree. Pakistan has been known for its bowling pedigree since the times of Imran Khan. Sentence 2. Loaded with looks and multiple features, this bike has all the ingredients of its Yamaha MT family pedigree. Moving on to word number 2. The rest of the sentences that are available, 3 and 4, you can do it on your own by reading it. We do not want to waste much time on these sentences. Moving on to word number 2 for the day. Phrase number 2 is pep talk. Pep talk is basically a talk intended to make someone more courageous or enthusiastic. Imagine Shah Rukh Khan in Chak De, wherein he was motivating all his players for the hockey match to play in their best format. So this is a pep talk that is given. This is a encouraging talk that is given to make them enthusiastic and fight the battle with the most amount of vigor. So what are the various usages for this pep talk word or phrase? Maintain a pep talk approach, brisk pep talk, some soothing pep talk to employees. Soothing pep talk to employees is given by the employers, by the HR people. So this is a soothing talk to the employees. Sentence 1. Traffic violators get pep talk, not challan, may be the best way to set straight drivers who drive without putting their seat belts. Sentence 2. In his 45-minute long pep talk, Modi asked senior officials to benefit from the knowledge of their juniors who are of a different generation and probably know better ways to a task. Moving on to word number 3. Percolate. Percolate basically means draining, dripping, oozing, trickling, dribbling, leaking, penetrating. So percolate basically means something that is leaking. In one word, it is leaking. Hindi would be boond boond tapakna. Antonym is flooding and gushing. Boond boond, it's not boond boond, it's not drop by drop. Antonym would be to flood the entire thing. That is the antonym. So pronunciation is percolate. P-U-R-R-H, not per, P-U-R-R-H, collate, percolate. So how to remember this particular word, the Word-A-Holics way? The way we deal with the words through visuals and through underlining method. Look at the underlined portion of this particular word. It's percolate. Sounds like perk chocolate. If you look at it in that sense, it sounds like two particular words, perk and chocolate. So imagine when you're having a perk chocolate which has been kept in the sun for quite a while, for in the normal room temperature for quite a while, the perk chocolate will start draining and dripping from the corners. it will be leaking from the corners. It will be very sticky and leaking from the corners. So that is how you remember this word percolate. Percolate means dripping, and the mnemonic is perk chocolate is dripping from both the ends. So what are the various usages? Benefit should percolate to all. Benefit should leak to all or go to all. Percolate to rural areas. Sentence 1. Reports percolating from Afghanistan indicate that the bombers were all Pakistani nationals and had been in Kunar for a week. Sentence 2. There is a need to improve the level of intellectual property rights awareness across all sectors so it percolates down across industries, institutions and PSUs. We'll just take a halt over here. The rest of the two sentences you can do on your own by pausing this particular video. We'll just take a halt. Our students keep on asking whether we have all these words, all these 1200, 1500 words available at one single link, one single resource. Yes, that is available, and that link is provided in the description along with this particular YouTube video. Moving on to word number 4 for the day. The word is perdition. Perdition basically means hellfire, doom, ruin, destruction, downfall. Basically hell or a hell kind of an environment is perdition. Hindi would be vinash, narak vas. Narak, basically we talked about hell, is narak vas. Antonym is bliss and health. Pronunciation is perdition, shun, 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 perdition, perdition. So what is the way in which we remember this word for a longer and permanently etched into our memory so that we did not revisit this word again and again? Look at the underlined portion of the word, that the visual that we have provided. A person dies. Imagine a person dies. What happens? Look at the Yamraj pulling a particular person who has died. So what happens when a person dies? He reaches hell. So perdition basically means hellfire, doom. So this is how you remember this particular word. Now moving on to the usage. Moral perdition, journey to perdition. Sentence 1. Mob violence targeting Muslims in the name of Hindu religious sentiments is truly a road to perdition. Sentence 2. Startup India has convinced many a parent that starting up or joining up a startup is not the road to perdition for college students, which was earlier the mentality. So the rest of the two sentences you can do on your own. Moving on to word number 5 for the day. The word is perfidious. Perfidious is basically disloyal, faithless, deceitful, two-timing, and traitorous. So perfidious would be two-timing. If you're two-timing with something, you're not giving your honesty to something, that is perfidious. You are being disloyal. Hindi is bewafa. Antonym is loyal and faithful. Pronunciation perfidious, perfidious. So the best way to remember this particular word, look at the visual. I think this visual will stick with your memory. And if you look at the underlined portion of the word on the left hand side, it contains of two small words, person standing for per and fid standing for fidelity. So if a person is not fidel, then he is a perfidious person. If the person is not fidel, he's not fidel to his husband, he's not fidel to his spouse, he's a perfidious person. And that is how we'll remember this word for permanently into our memories for a longer time. So what are the various usages for this word? Perfidious handshake with BJP, perfidious strategies. Sentence 1. Local college students had cheered Pak team which beat India in the final. Society is considering this act perfidious and criminal. So if a Indian team is congratulating the Pakistani team, that is being considered as perfidious, that is being considered as disloyal. Sentence 2. Harshad Mehta did not enjoy the fruits of his perfidious dealings for long. The rest of the two sentences you can do on your own. That's all for today. We have reached to the end of the presentation for today. And as I keep on saying, keep sounding sophisticated and keep scoring more. And if you have a friend, if you have a relative, if you have a colleague, if you have anybody whom you think can benefit from the words the way which we have provided, you can ask them to SMS ADD to 9546307452 to receive this power words daily for free. Also, if you have not liked this particular page, if you have not commented, please comment with your words that you would like to discuss. Please comment with your wishes. Please comment with your particular doubts that you'll be having on any of the words, and we'll be happy to discuss those doubts in the next video that we'll create. And if you have not subscribed till not, please do subscribe to this particular channel. It is a great motivation to keep producing new words for all of the students across India. Thank you so much.